Hello, my name is Tim Gori, and I'm an intern for the NCSU Athletics Marketing Academy. So for my 5-hour volunteer experience, I actually helped out with the Veterans Virginia Tech football game, as well as the one following that against Wake Forest for homecoming. So my first job was to help the ROTC students, escorting them down to the field because they were our people for the halftime ceremony. We had this full field flag that, you need a ton of people to hold it. So we figured, why not the ROTC students? So us being the marketing academy, it was our job to help out the fan experience crew. So it was our job to move the ROTC students down onto the field and kind of show them the ropes of what we're doing with this giant flag and when to wave it and all the other instructions that went along with that ceremony and the prep for it. Following that, we had a little bit of a break. We didn't do too much between the halftime prep and our pregame, but I did get to see this cool view of from the sideline of the band running out on the field, so that was cool. We were involved in the Walk of Champions, where we walk around the stadium. We have the golf cart, that's actually the marketing academy's job to do, to drive that, and so a few of us stood in front and just made sure no one got run over by a golf cart. The other job was to help these veterans get recognized. So in the media timeouts, when the Jumbotron would pan down to the on-field end zone camera, that would be us. We'd escort these people down onto the field, tell them when they're going to be live, what to do in front of the camera, yada yada, and help them get down safely onto the field and get back up to their seats. Here I'm wearing this neon green yellowish vest. That's actually Deshaun taking it this time, but usually when we had this vest, our job was to go find a fan in the crowd. That way the camera could spot us. That's what the vest was for. And we'd be talking to the Jumbotron crew as well, just so that they could tell us when we were going to be live and give us a countdown. So typically when we had that vest, we would go and find the seat upgrade winners. So I actually got to select 2 people out of the stands and tell them that they won, and they'd be able to go down about 5 rows away from the field. And they were such an awe. They were so ecstatic about that. It was awesome. I loved the fact that we were, you could tell we were impacting their overall experience and their enjoyment of the game as an overall entertainment experience rather than just a football game. Here's the All-State field goal kick, where we gave out All-State gave out $1,000, but we were just helping with the guy kicking the field goal and making sure it all ran smooth. Okay, so here's the halftime ceremony where we're waving the flag to honor some more veterans. And the veteran recognition was probably the best game I could have gone to, because there were so many different things that I had to do. I didn't get a lot of it on camera because I was obviously working a lot of it, but from the seat upgrade winners to the waving the flag, to the Walk of Champions, to holding banners and giving them to the student section and the band, to coordinating the halftime game and the recreational game where we played bucket ball, and we gave out a little bit more money and some prizes to a student. All of these little fine touches that sometimes you don't notice it as a fan, but it makes the experience a lot more fun. Because when there's those TV timeouts of the 3 minutes, obviously people watching it on TV, they have commercials, but in the stadium, what do? You can go get food or something, or you could sit there and be bored. So that was our job, basically, is to just entertain everyone, kind of like the jesters of the football game. It was super cool. I got a script that had everything down to the minute that I was doing, so I learned the importance of that. Got to work on my interpersonal skills and realized just kind of how important it is for the fan experience crew to actually be a part of a game overall. So yeah, thank you to everyone that was able to help me make this possible, but super eye-opening experience.